Everyone talks about parvovirus. We fear it, we prep for it, and we know its bloody signature. But there is a second shadow lurking in the dog world, an assassin so insidious, so completely cruel, that it tricks you into thinking your dog is perfectly fine right before it takes everything away. I am talking about canine distemper, and what I am about to tell you are the hidden, terrifying realities of this virus that nobody talks about. The exact limitations of treatment, the bizarre physical changes, and the ultimate betrayal this disease pulls on a pet owner. To understand the terror of distemper, you must understand how it hunts. Parvo requires physical contact with infected feces or contaminated soil. Distemper? Distemper is an airborne ghost. A sick dog sneezing 50 feet away can send microscopic, aerosolized droplets drifting through the air directly to your puppy. You don't even have to see the infected dog to lose yours to it. But here is the absolute most heartbreaking trap of distemper, the thing that crushes owners the most: the false recovery. The virus enters the body like a Trojan horse. It starts looking exactly like a simple, harmless cold. Your massive, powerful Central Asian Shepherd or your sharp, alert German Shepherd gets a little lethargic. You notice a thick, green discharge crusting around their eyes. They develop a dry, hacking cough and a slight fever. Naturally, you take them to the vet. They are given basic antibiotics for what looks like a routine respiratory infection or kennel cough. And a few days later, they bounce back. They are eating again, they are wagging their tail. You let out a deep sigh of relief and think, thank God we beat it. What nobody tells you is that this is the virus's signature move. It hasn't left. It simply retreats from the respiratory system, fooling you completely, while it silently gathers its strength and crosses the blood-brain barrier. While it is hiding, it starts altering the dog's physical anatomy in ways that are deeply unsettling. Have you ever heard the term hard pad disease? Distemper violently attacks the keratin production in a dog's body. The soft, leathery pads of their paws and their wet nose begin to hyperkeratinize. They grow unnaturally thick, turning into hard, dry, calloused shells that crack open and bleed when the dog tries to take a step. And if a puppy miraculously survives this ordeal, distemper leaves a permanent, irreversible structural scar on their body called enamel hypoplasia. The virus stops the production of tooth enamel dead in its tracks. When the puppy's adult teeth eventually grow in, they are completely stripped, brown, rotting, pitted, and brittle. They carry the physical damage in their mouth for the rest of their life. Then comes the final, devastating phase. About a week or two after the false recovery, the neurological symptoms hit. It starts bizarrely. Your dog might suddenly snap their jaws at the air as if they are trying to catch invisible flies. Then comes the chewing gum fits, their jaw rhythmically and violently clacking together, completely out of their control, while thick saliva foams from their mouth. They look at you, confused and terrified of their own body. Then the muscle twitches begin, followed by full-blown, relentless seizures. I need to be brutally honest with you about the absolute limitations of treating distemper. Once it deeply infiltrates the nervous system, modern veterinary medicine hits a brick wall. There is no cure. There is no magical IV drip that reverses brain damage. You are given anti-seizure medications that barely make a dent. You are no longer fighting a virus. You are watching the nervous system completely short-circuit. The tragic limitation of treating distemper is that by the time you realize what you are actually fighting, the war is already over. The virus is always 10 steps ahead. This is why you cannot afford to skip or delay the core vaccinations. This is why you cannot let your guard down when a simple cough magically goes away. You have to understand these hidden mechanics. Share this truth. Make sure every single person who owns a dog understands that the real danger doesn't always announce itself violently. Sometimes the deadliest threats sneak in quietly, pretend to leave, and strike when you finally drop your guard.